Welcome to Hush Tarot 1111. I am Hush, coming at you live on this sexy, sassy Saturday. Y'all, I know you've been missing me. I have been missing you too, but I have been doing some great things behind the scenes, healing number one. But let's get right on into it. Today is the Black New Moon, and I just wanted us to get a couple of messages here, just to kind of see what the energy of today is here to teach us, okay? Or for the next few days, because y'all know the energy is on its way. And then we have Mercury retrograde as well. We're in the shadow period of that. So let's get right on into it. So Spirit, without any delay, for the beautiful collective, what are some messages that we can look at today? And I'm using the Literary Witches Oracle today, y'all, because it felt like it was important. Ooh! We have rabbit, spider, ooh, snail, and the white dress. Okay, so definitely for the feminine collective, okay? Now is the time to do away with your old limiting beliefs. For some of you, you have been working constantly, nonstop, over and over and over again for something that really does not serve you. It reaps no benefits for you. For a select few of you, I'm understanding it. This has been for other people's benefit, okay? But you never directly reaped the rewards. Okay, for some of you, this is also reflective of you have been doing a lot of healing, is what I'm hearing. But it's almost like the results, okay, or that healing is not coming as fast as you would like for it to do. Okay, with this rabbit. In fact, what Spirit is saying to you is that healing is a process. Okay, it is a process, and it is going to take some time. Okay, trust your intuition on that, and know that for some of you, the real reason why you feel like you're going in a perpetual cycle, as far as not even just your healing, but in your everyday life, is because you're not thinking big enough. You're staying within the confines of, basically you're staying within the lines. But Spirit is telling you, think larger, think on a bigger scale. And that means that you're going to have to expand out. Look at here. Don't stay within the lines. That's what Spirit is telling you right now. Okay, do something else. Okay, now with this white dress, I'm also getting, for some of you, there is a marriage on the way. Okay, so somebody is coming to tell you, meet me at the altar in your white dress. Okay. So there is, and they're coming fast is the energy that I get. Now, they've been lying in wait for quite some time. They've also been moving at a very slow pace. For select few of you, it is because they felt like the two of you were entirely too different to have something tangible, okay? Or maybe you two grew up in two totally different ways of life, okay? And that could be culturally, as I look at this dress, or it also could be financially as well. Definitely in the ways of thinking as well. So this person thought that maybe you were just too good for them, and so they weren't quite sure how to really make this a thing. It's almost like, I don't know if I can make fetch happen. And the truth is, they made fetch happen. Okay. Oh, excuse me, y'all, with this rabbit card. Okay, I just keep thinking of Peter Rabbit in Mr. McGregor's garden. Okay, cute little Peter Rabbit. And see, he's on his 2 feet. So somebody's definitely been sniffing out for you, and it could also be the same person, and he is coming with carrots of his own. Okay, definitely you're about to see a new version of you in this spring. Okay, for some of you, you are blossoming into a new way of being during these spring months. Okay, so let's see here. Anything else, Spirit? Ooh. Endurance. Wow, I love that. This looks like a literal phoenix to me. So for some of you, you have been just like this spider, just going, working tirelessly, endlessly, just in hopes of just of new things coming your way. For some of you, this is as it pertains to old relationships as well. Okay, thinking that your abundance was going to come from this level of hard work, and Spirit is saying there's a whole nother route here. Okay, I'm hearing Hercules, I can go the distance. And look at here, look at what going the distance did for you. It wore you out. Spirit is saying, look at here, try something new. You see all that vitality that is hovering over her head now going into her body. Okay. There is a new route. Okay. I'm here for some of you. I'm here to take the southern route. Okay. I don't know specifically if that means to move south, or it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be easier. It's just going to be a different way of doing things. And you're going to find that it's going to be so much perspective that you did not think about. You're going to feel good. Okay. Doing something new, trying something new. It's almost like you get a whole new charge, like, well, a literal charge, but a whole new way of being. Okay. And that's very interesting, because I actually had a dream where, I wonder if it pertains to this as well. There were people on a mountain, and it was like there was this huge cove between us, a crater or what have you. And there are people that were on one side of the bridge trying to jump across this massive, hole or ravine, trying to get to the other side. Now, you had some that were definitely successful, but then you had a lot of people in my dream that were just falling into the hole, and they would have to get up, go back to the other side, and do it again. Now, for some of them, they always made it a little bit further than they did the last time, but obviously that was hugely time consuming, okay, in hopes that they would eventually make it to the other side. And so in my dream, I'm like, okay, first of all, I don't like heights, so you're not going to get me to jump across no damn mountain and into this hole. And because I knew for sure that I was just not going to make it. Okay. It was very matrixy. And there was this wise woman, and I'm freaking out. I'm like, nope, I'm not going to be able to do this. I can't. And somebody I knew, it was a male figure I knew, that was jumping across the thing. And she says, see him? He's been doing this for a very long time. And yeah, he'll eventually make it over there, is what she was telling me. But he's just going to keep trying and trying and trying. And I was like, I'm not going to try. I'm not jumping over this thing. And not that I wouldn't, but I was too terrified. She says, and see, but that's where people miss it. There's always another way to do things. So she points me in the direction of people that were literally sliding down, like directly jumping in to the hole, but they were sliding down it. And I'm like, what? So she was like, I told you there was another way to do things. She grabs my hand, and we both just like slide down the side. It just felt like I was going down a huge mudslide. And when I made it to the bottom, there was a door. And she just like gets up, she dusts herself off, and she was like, see, I told you there was a whole nother way to do things. Okay. You don't have to do everything that everyone else is doing just because it looks like the right thing to do. There's always another way to do things. So that, it definitely gives me that same energy, because as she's holding, it looks like a potato in her hand. It looks like a potato or a gold nugget. She doesn't want to be like everybody else. Okay. Working hard every day and feeling like in order to achieve these great things, this is how you get to enjoy them. What I'm hearing, like your rewards in heaven. No, I want mine right now and in heaven. So she's getting that out of like, okay, not necessarily an out, but like a different perspective of like, okay, I really can do it both. And as a result, once she is fully energized, because she's tired too, but once she's fully energized, okay, she can definitely help others, okay, to see a different way of being as well. So that's what this definitely means for you. And for some of you, it starts off with your healing, okay, getting rid of the idea that you won't be successful if you don't do it this way, okay. Release those worries. Okay, definitely get you some grounding in as well, because with all of this yellow and red I'm seeing, get you some self-confidence, but also just release any fear or guilt that you might be dealing with as it pertains to stepping out on faith and trying something new, is the energy that I just got. Okay, I like this. Anything else, Spirit? I just keep hearing clear it all, clear it out the way, okay? Because something is coming for you. This is your harvesting season. Allow yourself to heal. Get rid of the last little remnants of what no longer serves you. Look here, cauldron. And if you take a look at this hand, it looks like it's throwing something out. So for some of you, it's saying continue to work from the inside out. Okay, and you're going to reap your benefits that way. This looks like it could be water, it could be some type of seasoning, but when I look at this pot, I don't see despair. When I look at that cauldron, I feel like there's something joyous going on. For some of you, this could be in the realm of magic. Maybe you may find someone that will help you expand your knowledge of the occult or whatever you practice, okay, in terms of your spirituality as well. And it's just a time for you to embrace the new, embrace all the things that you were afraid to do. And there are blessings upon blessings upon blessings coming your way because of it. Be brave is the energy that I'm getting. And I keep hearing harvest, harvest, harvest. Okay, it's your time, it's your season, period. Going into the summer months as well, what I'm hearing is in spring you may be planting your seeds, but summertime is when you'll harvest. Ooh, I like that, y'all. Okay, spring is where you plant your seeds, but summer is when you'll harvest, y'all. I love that. So with that, I'm gonna end this reading because that's pretty much self-explanatory, and I'm gonna give you one final piece of advice from the Priestess of the Light Oracle deck. So Spirit, what is one final piece of advice that we can give to the beautiful collective that comes across this video? Setting boundaries, threshold protection, honor, oh my God, and death and rebirth, darkness to light. Now I know, I believe Capricorn is also in retrograde as well in Pluto, if I'm not mistaken. So for some of you, you have been feeling that energy hard, but it was necessary. You have been or you need to continue to work on this new rebirth. The death of the old you has already happened, and look who's reemerging. This beautiful energy, she's coming out of the tree, her grounding. Okay, this looks like the Queen of Bees as well, because it looks like there's some honeycomb behind her and around her neck. Okay, and look at that in her hand, that antler, that is her spiritual antenna. Literally, she's coming out into a new space of herself, reborn again as someone that nobody's ever seen before. Okay, so and somebody that rocks heavily, okay, into her spirituality. You are definitely on your way, setting your boundaries. Okay, for some of you, this is telling you during this time to also wrap up on your protection as well. Okay, but ultimately you are going to be taxed with the decision of setting hardcore boundaries for people that may not be 100% there for you is what I'm hearing. Stop feeling guilty about it, because there are some people that you are going to end up dealing with very savagely. Okay, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, this could, and just be prepared. This could be family members. This could also be lovers. Okay, as well, because you're holding yourself in a new regard. You have earned that. You have literally walked through the demise of one part of yourself, the part that no longer makes excuses, that you don't sit in your trauma. You have, I don't want to say necessarily overcome, but you have healed it. You're still continue to walk in your healing, and you don't have time for nobody else's bull it. Okay. And that's just how you're going to rock from this day forward. For some of you, I'm hearing something about money as well. You're now understanding having a full understanding as it pertains to wealth consciousness. Okay, so amen to that. I heard that. Get that bag, sis. Okay, and for others of you, you are recognizing that you are worthy, and you don't need anybody else's approval, not verbal, not written, to tell you that you have earned your spot, you have earned your seat or your crown. Okay, they're not worthy of being around you. Point blank, period. Okay, come correct or step off is the energy that you're about to walk into. So keep it up. Okay. Okay, I love this for you. So guys, I sincerely hope you all enjoyed this particular reading. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you absolutely can by clicking that link in the description below to my website and booking a reading. And of course, follow me on all my social medias, my TikTok, my Instagram. Oh, y'all know how I do. And last but not least, thank you so much for continuing to just let me be my crazy old self. Okay, and I do have one more thing I will be posting again tonight. I am got something real interesting I'm gonna show you guys. I just found out that I could do this, so I'm gonna spend that time with you guys. So I will see you guys tonight, okay, for that new video. Please be sure to leave a comment. And I am gonna say this, y'all, I am so grateful for all of you guys subscribing. I do want to do something once I hit 500 subscribers. I do want to do a free reading for my 500 subscriber. Once I hit 500, I will be making the announcement. Obviously, I'm not on my community board. I don't have access to the community page yet. So when I do, I will be making the announcement here, a special video, and then I will also be posting it to my social media. So guys, make sure that you are subscribed and you are following me on across all my social medias as well. All right. So I am going to sign out for now, and I'll see y'all later. Mwah. Take care.